Hello and welcome to episode 74 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to discuss K-pop and whatever's current in the industry. This week we have actually 4 album reviews, kind of, more like 3.5.
Yeah.
So I guess in this episode we'll be covering AOA, then Luna, then Hyuko, then Yubin. Yubin, we would be covering her full album, but that got delayed, so now we're just doing her single and discussing some stuff around that. Anyways, as always, I'm joined by Nate.
I won't ever let you shit on me.
What? Excuse me?
There's no way that's real.
That is 100% a line Ailey said
like physically,
in the
like
song "Live or Die." No,
Like
she's talking about,
like-
she's talking about like someone like insulting her and stuff, but taken out of context, it's amazing. So I had to say it.
I won't ever let you shit on me. Why, Ailey?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was just
goodness.
listening
That
to
wasn't me.
Ailey in my car, and that came up, and I was like, well, I gotta say that because that's amazing.
For the record, that was not me. I'm not that Ailey.
Pure poetry.
But I do have something to say. We have a Facebook group and a Discord now.
Yes.
They are the pinned tweet. And we'll put it. They're actually, I put them in the like auto description thingy, so they'll be
Good.
linked in all the descriptions from now on. So yeah, come join our Facebook group and Discord. Right now, literally, Christopher is the only person in our Discord that we didn't already talk to.
But yeah, it's cool. It's cool
but-
that we got the he said
Yeah.
he's all the way from Kenya. That's crazy, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
if you listen to us and just want to like hang out and chat with us more often, those are good places to do it.
If you want to
Yeah,
share,
I mean, those will definitely be the best place to get a hold of us if you want to know like our opinions on stuff, or if you want to know what's going on with the channel or something like that. Whatever, you can just shoot us a message on Discord, post on the Facebook group, whatever you want.
dank memes are required. Only the dankest of memes.
Yes, of course. All right. Anyways, I'm also joined by Andrew, who usually asks 3 things.
Yeah, I'll just keep it at 3. I was gonna add a 4th, but no, I was gonna add a 4th, but no, Nate already covered the Discord. Anyway, number 1, we have, or I guess like for the past two weeks, we've had what you call Good Fridays, which is like basically Kanye West he's basically releasing like 4 new albums in the span of like a month or so. It's great because he did Pusha T's album a couple weeks ago, or like last week or a couple weeks ago. Remember I was talking about the whole Drake fiasco? That was Pusha T. Like, Kanye produced that album. He produced his own album simply titled Yay, which was pretty good, surprisingly. That's my non-K-pop pick of the week this time. And it's actually like he had this crazy like listening party in the middle of like nowhere in Wyoming, because apparently like I know apparently that's where his like recording studio is or whatever. He wanted to like he recorded all these like albums back to back to back to back, and he took everyone up to Wyoming, and then that's where they had the listening party. And so it's like a bunch of people.
Random spot.
Yeah, it's so random. And like there's
Like
these like
I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast or whatever, and Candace Owens was on there, and she was like, "Yeah, I gotta head off to Wyoming after this." And he was like, "Yeah, was it for the Kanye thing?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's so random." Why?
Yeah, like in just like all these like prominent like hip hop artists like A$AP Rocky, Pusha T, God, who else went? Like I think Tyler the Creator, like a bunch of people went up there, listening party. Apparently some guy snuck on there. He like lives, because the place is called Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and then they go up there, they have a listening party. And the really nice thing I wanted to talk about mostly was the after party. Is like the after party, they basically just went to some local like pub or something, or like some local bar or whatever, because it's kind of like they're out in the sticks basically.
Yeah.
It's Wyoming. There's no downtown, I think, in that area. But they go to like this pub area and there's like this like bluegrass band playing, and so all these like really like hardcore like hood ass like rappers are just like square dancing and everything and like enjoying the music. You know, I think that's honestly that's really like that's great, because I mean I feel like like shit's really divided right now between like culture and like political and all that sort of shit.
Yeah,
and I feel like
sure.
that's an awesome like definitely like a like an intersectionality or like meeting of two different cultures. Like they can like even though they grew up in like the inner city and all that sort of stuff, they can still enjoy themselves in like the middle of Wyoming and everything. That's great. And also like Kanye talks a lot about mental health and like bipolar disorder, which he's been diagnosed with. So yeah, that's definitely why I'd recommend going to listen to that. It's probably one of my favorite works from him as of recent. Number 2. After when this goes up, it'll be during E3. So just like the hottest take. I want everyone's hottest like E3 prediction. Mine is Goku for Smash. That's it.
No, there's no way that's happening.
It might.
Bandai Namco is producing are the ones that make like Smash
Fighters. Now. Yeah.
You know they're ones. It's Sakurai and then Bandai Namco.
That'd be the craziest thing in the world.
So yeah,
what would be. Oh my god.
So yeah, I want your like hottest takes just really quick.
All right, hot take. We won't see Metroid Prime 4. And everyone's going to be pissed.
Nate.
I don't know. I don't have any hot takes. I wasn't prepared.
Kingdom Hearts 3 canceled.
Oh god, no. No, please, no.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna pass. I'll just think of one randomly.
All right, and then finally, I will not be on next week because I am moving. So this is literally the last episode of the DaebakCast in this room
ever.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Yep, we're done. It's over.
We're done. Yeah, we need Andrew's room, so we can't do
canceled.
this anymore.
We're deleting the channel.
Yeah. No, please don't. Please, CJ, have mercy. No, but yeah,
we'll delete the channel when we reach 50 million subscribers.
But no, I think I'm good. I've lived in this house for like the past 4 years. I graduated college in this house. I got my first job here, or like my first like official job. We started this YouTube channel in this tiny bedroom. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss it. It'll go to, like one day when we're really super famous, someone's gonna buy this house and be like, truly Daebak started in here. So I'm really sentimental about this house because it's like I feel like this is where I became an adult. And that's it basically. Yeah. So you guys will just do a 2-man sort of thing.
So next week, we're just gonna do another fireside chat like last time where we complained about these new kids and they're getting on our lawns and stuff. I was actually thinking we might just like ask the Facebook group and the Discord and people if anyone has anything they want us to talk about.
So that's actually a good idea. Yeah.
If you have something you want us to talk about next week, that Andrew doesn't have to be here for, like I said, join Facebook or Discord, and I'll or tweet.
That's actually a great place to submit topics. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. On
Topic
with the
1.
news.
No, not news. Reviews.
Yeah. I know, it's just it's catchier, you know what I mean? Anyways, AOA first.
Yep.
Bingle Bangle.
Bang bang.
Yep.
So yeah, AOA is 7th, 6th mini album?
They don't put numbers on Spotify unlike every rest of everyone else, so I don't know.
Look it up. 5th mini album.
Yeah, it says on the cover 5th mini album.
Does it? I can't see the cover. I got my notes up. Bingle Bangle.
I use iTunes, so it's big.
And the first song is the title track, Bingle Bangle.
Yeah.
Which is a single. So this is like pretty much standard AOA pop song.
To me, it sounds like a CF song.
It sounds like what?
It sounds like a CF song, for like some kind of like drink. Basically.
Yeah. Bingle Bangle is the name of it. What is Bingle? Like, is that just like nonsense English or?
No, it means round and round.
Yeah,
okay.
Remember
the cover of the Rat song? Remember?
Bangle?
Yeah.
Round and round. Oh God, people don't know
What
that song.
goes
Anyway,
around comes
but no,
around. Yeah.
I thought this sounded like them doing like a Laboom impression, basically.
Well, that's just the
I can see
whistling.
that.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
whistling.
the wee-wee.
Yeah, it's
I can't
it's
push
100. That's why, but I don't know. Overall, it's just standard pop. So for me,
I mean, it's a good summer song, but it's not what I look for from AOA. I expect more, I guess, is my thing.
So I guess I'll just get into my stuff. So for me,
your hot
I
takes.
felt like the transition from the pre-chorus to the chorus is really weird. The music just stops, and then it doesn't really start up at the same beat. I don't know. It just sounds really weird. I did like that the third pre-chorus changes it up. It's almost a bridge. Yuna did a good job singing, holding the singing, I thought. But yeah, just the chorus is catchy, but it's just really basic.
I think that was my issue with this entire
the whole album.
The whole 70% of this album is just English words or something that they repeat as the chorus. There's no substantial little actual lyrics to it.
Yeah, I think the choreo is really good. It's really catchy. I like the video game stuff going on in the music video. I was upset that there's no haze from G.
Yeah, no, I checked every song. There's no the only time they say hey is the beginning, and it's not G-Man.
It's not G-Man. But yeah, it's just it's a catchy. The chorus definitely gets stuck in your head, but it just, I was saying to Andrew earlier, or when I was listening to the album, just overall, it feels like AOA hasn't progressed with the rest of the K-pop industry into doing more interesting, complicated stuff, and they're just doing the same hook-filled pop songs.
It's AOA light.
Yeah, well, it's just it's even.
I
mean,
that's
I don't know.
it's
What they've always done.
It's the essentials, but nothing more.
Yeah,
that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, but I just I don't know. I feel nowadays the industry is so much more interesting. We get stuff like Dreamcatcher and Stray Kids and Hyukoh, and BTS is trying a bunch of different things. And,
well, I mean, let's just kind of be honest about the conversation. Does AOA have the personnel to sort of attempt a more complicated sort of musical structure than just what?
Yeah, I think they do.
Well, I mean,
Yuna's a really good
FNC
singer.
FNC is the fourth or fifth biggest K-pop company.
No, I mean in terms of in terms of the actual members, because I see. I feel I feel just in general for a lot of, or at least just especially for this album, I feel they're sort of, if you're to put it as a baseball analogy, whereas I feel a lot of their older songs were home runs because they had Choa carrying the vocals a lot. I feel a lot of these were just kind of singles, if that makes it not actual I feel they gave them something more manageable for the vocal or the sort of talent that they have left. Cause
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with that just because I don't think their other singles were vocally interesting either. Choa is powerful, but
I thought a lot of them were
Like a Cat doesn't have any crazy vocals that stand out to me, or
but I think what really sold them on, or what really sold me on their vocals was I heard acoustic versions of mini skirt and everything, and
yeah, but those are harmonizing. I'm just talking about their actual singles have never been interesting vocally, in my opinion.
I think they're definitely more hit or miss than I'd like in most groups, because some of them again I feel we had the same, they're running into the same problem that they did with Bing Bing and Excuse Me, where it's literally just repeating a word that's the title of the song. So yeah, I feel in that I feel in that aspect they have not progressed musically, because I feel it's just such an overused trope, just in Korean music in general, because they try to make the hook as catchy as possible regardless of language.
Yeah.
So that's why they try to make it with something like that, Bing Bing, Bingle Bangle, I don't know. Actually, God, what was the one where they were lifeguards?
Heart Attack.
Good Luck.
Good Luck. God, even Good Luck has a Good Luck. Almost every song from them is like that, basically. So yeah, I can see that.
Like I said, they've always been like that.
I think for me, like, it's not so much that's a bad song. I think it's a good. It's a decent song.
I enjoyed it.
I
enjoyed it actually.
I think it's just like, I agree with you guys that I'd like to see them go somewhere different now that they're, like Showa was the leader, wasn't she?
Yeah. Or Solyon is, I think, the leader.
No, Solyon's definitely not the leader. I don't even know. They might not have a leader. Actually.
I don't know. I don't know.
Some groups don't have leaders.
Showa and Solyon are the most famous ones, basically.
Yeah, they lost one of their, like...
No, Jimin's the leader. What are we talking about? Jimin's always been the leader.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's the oldest. So, she's 91.
Anyways,
same age as me.
They, they lost one of their main members, I guess, more like iconic members, I suppose you could say.
I guess Showa was older, but I think Jimin was still the leader back then.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't know. I just feel like they should, like, step somewhere else, I guess, rather than go back. It's too safe, I guess, is what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah. But it makes sense because this is what Korea wants. They're still huge. They're always going to be huge.
I think it's a fun song. So
I think it's a fun song too. It's just, I don't know. Like, when I first heard it, I was disappointed because, like, I just wanted something more. But compared to the rest of the album, it's actually one of the better songs. So, like,
it's good. I wouldn't put it as my favorite, but
it's not my favorite. But
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the rest, almost all the other songs are very similar, but, like, not even as catchy in my opinion. But we can get there.
But I mean, like, with this, like, I'm kind of disappointed that it's basically just another like I don't know, like, bunt or like single. It's really safe, but it's catchy. It's catchy. You do have to admit that AOA is very good at making their songs catchy, both sonically and, like, visually, like, everything. I don't know, just like it's enjoyable to a degree. Obviously, like, some of the instrumental choices are still kind of weird. Like, there's freaking, like, banjo playing in the background or something like that. I don't know.
I always welcome a banjo. It's so underutilized.
I mean, like, it kind of fit, I guess. But for as much as I like the video game sort of elements to it, I don't know, like, just felt kind of easy. I don't know, or, like, it felt kind of, like, overplayed to some degree.
Okay, we're back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but I think we said enough about Bingle Bangle and the rest of AOA. So we will move on to Super Duper. We said, another song where they like to say the name of the song in the chorus a lot.
Super Duper Duper. That's literally the entire thing.
More mature, sexy pop stuff. I really like the instrumentals and the verses in the song, as well as the bridge. But yeah, once again, it's just the chorus is, like, really basic, and
I think this would have been a better title track, actually. I don't know. I feel like the dance and stuff like that would have been cooler. So
I feel like it's. I don't know.
What I was gonna say is I agree that it suffers the same problems, basically. So,
but I mean, do you think going with, like, a super cutesy song like what you call, like, Bingle Bangle was a conscious decision? Because I feel like any of the rest of these tracks, a lot of them have a more mature sound. So I feel like it's, like, either this or the next track being a lot more sexy and, like, mature sort of thing. Like, it would have been, I guess, the normal play for them, but they decided to go with a cute song for, like, the single. I don't know, because coming off of, like, the last like 3 singles or whatever, which are all, like, sexy and everything.
I mean, I guess it would kind of have to be.
I think Bingle Bangle fits into that, like, Heart Attack, like, cute, sexy style.
I mean, I still don't think it's as sexy as Heart Attack was, because Heart Attack was, like, I feel like Heart Attack was their,
Cross Girls.
The choreo was sexy, but, like, the outfits and everything were the same style as Bingle Bangle.
Yeah, but still, like, I feel like, this is definitely more of what I think of when I hear AOA, which is, maybe that's why I enjoyed it. Even though it, like, again, it's just super repetitive hooks again. Like, for like, songs that I guess I perceive as safe, I'd call it still pretty good, a pretty enjoyable song.
Yeah, I agree. I think this one I'm probably more likely to listen to than Bingle Bangle, just because like while the chorus is repetitive, it still does sort of like suffer from the same problems as Bingle Bangle. I think it's way catchier and more of an earworm.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think Bingle Bangle's chorus is way catchier, but I like the verses and the instrumentals of the song way more.
I think I just like how like hard they do their R's.
Super
Usually that's a
duper
bad thing,
duper. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's just like they're. Yeah, I guess it's just because their singing pattern, or they're just not used to they're just not used to like how you emphasize certain syllables in English as compared.
Because I mean, otherwise it'd be super duper duper.
Super duper duper.
Yeah,
Which is a Del Shabbat song.
yeah.
Super Duper
Wait,
Diva.
seriously?
It's Super Duper Diva,
Oh,
but it's with A's. It is.
okay.
We good? Moving on.
Yep.
To Heat, which is an acoustic ballad. Really awesome guitar part. I think this is the only song on the album that has a good chorus, like a not basic boring chorus.
I think this is the only song that kind of shows off the vocals the best.
Oh yeah, it's a really good vocal showcase, like saying, "Hey, like we don't have Choa anymore, but we're still really good at singing."
I don't know. Otherwise, I found it kind of boring though. Other than the chorus.
This is easily my favorite song.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like if this were on any other album, it just wouldn't stand out. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't know if I could.
Just giving them like sort of like, well, they did this, like points.
Yeah, it's like pity points at that point.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. You know.
I don't know. I not like nothing stood out to me, but this song, and like sure maybe it's because it's different and AOA doesn't usually do this, but to me that's something.
I don't know. It just sounds like it kind of sounds like something other girl groups kind of do, just like it sounds like filler, basically.
Everything AOA sounds like other girl groups do. That's all they do. They do
true.
like basic pop songs.
That's true.
Nothing they do is unique.
I mean, I don't know. I thought Like a Cat was pretty unique in the stuff
Yeah.
like around that era.
Yeah, I guess around the era it was, but since then they've just like, I don't know. I'm just getting bored with them, I guess.
Yeah. I feel that.
So nothing else about Heat for you
Nope.
guys. Okay, next is Lottie Dottie.
My favorite song.
So this is
I don't know what this reminds me of though.
Well, it's just like so. This is like a Latin tropical pop song.
Yeah.
The thing, what I can't give you an exact song that it reminds me of, but it just follows like the most standard progression for this type of song ever. Like every Latin pop song has this exact same progression.
Yo,
I kind of like it personally.
Yeah, Latin music's
like,
popping right now. You kidding me?
It just reminds me of old like YouTube meme music from back in like 2010.
You know what? I put this in the
2009.
chat before, but it mostly different genre of music, but it like the beat reminds me of who made that freaking song like like it's literally like like a techno song about freaking Dota.
I have no idea.
I've never heard a techno
Oh my
song
god, it
about
was
Donuts.
Bass Hunter. Like that's an actual like meme song where like
I know what you're
the song
talking
is like literally just about him playing Dota, like the original, not even like Dota 2, like original Defense of the Ancients Dota.
Yeah.
It has like the same or like
Warcraft.
I think he turned it into an English song as well. Like all I ever wanted.
I
was
do. Now that you said Bass Hunter, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's got the same type of vibe to it. It feels very memey, but like I feel like it's a lot more interesting than what I've been hearing so far in this album. So I think that's why, and it fits AOA very well, like sexy Latin, like really like really like sexy, like sounding horns and all that sort of thing. I don't know why. I don't know why this couldn't. They've never done like a title track like this. Like imagine them doing a title track in this type of like style. It would work so well with how popular Latin music is right now.
You know, I agree. I think this would be perfect, actually. I think this one's my favorite on the album, I think, actually. Like, I don't know. Like, even though it does sound like it's something we've heard before, I guess it's kind of hypocritical to say this, but it's something AOA hasn't done, even though we just said the last song was boring, even though it's also
different.
was.
It's a lot more interesting, though.
Like, this is more of a dance track, though, so I feel like, you know, this would be more marketable for the single, you know.
Oh
yeah, I think this is probably my favorite song other than Heat, but yeah, it's just in that same vein. Like it sounds like every other Latin pop song out there, and I'm just like, there's nothing interesting about
imagine
this
AOA
other than it's an AOA song. It's like exactly what Jacob just said. You guys just said that Heat sucked because it's something anyone else would do, but this song, it's something anyone else would do, but they've never done it.
We don't really get this kind of thing in K-pop, though. It's usually
in
Latin
now we
music.
do, but
Heat, a song like Heat is something you get a billion times in any K-pop group, but something like this.
This one we only get
but this is
times.
we get in American music.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But no,
I don't know.
I was gonna say, guess who wrote this song?
I have no
Ellie.
idea.
No, I wish Ellie. No,
Ricky Martin.
No,
It sounds like something Ricky Martin would perform.
Jung Younghwa, the lead singer of CN Blue.
Oh, CN Blue. Okay,
Yeah,
that
he
makes sense.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome that he wrote this.
Yeah, they're on the same company.
Yeah,
so
it's FNC.
makes sense.
So.
Yeah, so that's cool. I didn't know he had songwriting credits or outside of CN Blue.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if maybe it was supposed to be a CN Blue song originally.
It sounds like something CN Blue would do.
Like I could see it. Like they used like rock instruments.
Yeah,
instead of,
if it was more rock based, but like a Latin rock.
Damn, now
song.
I want to see. Now I want to see a version of this with CN Blue. Now that you mention it, damn. Get on it, Younghwa.
CN Blue again. Period.
Yeah,
just like
same.
live. They were incredible last year.
Mm-hmm. Next we
Yogurt
have
song.
Parfait. So this reminds me of like a boring FX song, doesn't it?
This reminds me of Twice.
No, see this to me. This sounds like an FX song. It's got like the weird experimental stuff going on, but it's just not nearly as crazy or interesting as an FX song.
For me, when I first listened to this, when I first heard the da 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 da, I just started laughing. I was like, "Why?"
Yeah, I don't know. Like, when AOA does music like this, it kind of sounds like they're being imposters. And I know that they're. I guess it's. I feel like the reason why they're going with Bingle Bangle and like this type of music is, I guess it's just sexy isn't as popular. In terms of,
I mean, it's kind of coming back though, like with like Pristine, even Mamamoo is doing something
maybe
that's a
like
little more,
G Idol,
like,
I'd say, is more like mature.
G Idol is,
well, the Girl Crush stuffs.
Yeah, but I mean,
Blackpink
that's the thing. Though, like, I guess it's just like AOA level where they're literally unzipping their skirt type of thing is kind of gone.
That's not.
Yeah, and I feel like there's just like, I feel like there's just a bit too
2015,
yeah.
And I feel like there's just a bit. I think they went too much in the opposite direction. It's kind of like an emotion. It's too much of like a rubber band sort of effect. I guess that's why it's weird. I feel there was no gradual progression towards this. It's just like we're super sexy now. We're super cutesy. Like we're all like in our 20s, but we still want to act like very like childlike. I guess I don't know. But no, I keep saying this kind of sounds like a Twice B-side. It kind of sounds like
see that.
It kind of sounds like AOA doing a Twice B-side. It just sounds really weird to me.
But not a good Twice B-side.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. It's this one definitely was the most. Well, this and the next one definitely fell the most flat, in my opinion. Which is saying something because I. Been really
you've been
down
shitting.
on this
You've
album.
been shitting on this entire album.
I've not enjoyed most of this album. It was, I don't know. I just like I said at the start, like K-pop's been so interesting the past couple of years with all the different things we're getting.
Been like just
the bar is so much higher, yeah, and it feels like AOA hasn't moved at all from where they were
like AOA
4 years ago.
Again, if we want to take the bar like analogy, it's like some dude is like, okay, I'm gonna start at like 400, I don't know, like 200 pounds, 300 pounds, 400 pounds. AOA's just
more
like
weight.
200 pounds for like AOA has just
Corey.
been lifting the same weight for like the past 5 years basically.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean maybe you can get away with that in Korea or maybe in K-pop in general.
Well, yeah, I mean
they're
still huge in Korea.
Yeah,
and that's just
like Bingle Bangle has
for
almost
them.
8 million views already. So.
Then it was number 3 with the only people ahead of them being BTS and Bubblegum.
Yeah,
people you will never pass in the ever.
Yeah, so like it's just us on this end, but yeah, I do feel like
I think it's international fans in general though.
Yeah, because I mean, because music moves at such a faster pace in comparison.
Yeah.
So like for them to just remain so stagnant is why we're just really super bored of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. Moving on, the last one is Do Do Do.
It's a cover of
Do,
We
do,
Like
do, do,
by
do.
We Like.
Priestine.
It's a cover of the Blackpink. It's a cover of the Blackpink song that isn't even out yet.
Oh wait, yeah,
That's
I
true.
forgot that is one.
No,
of the
Blackpink
names,
is a cover of
Do Do
this.
Do.
We just need to remember that come a couple weeks from now. But yeah, this is another just like Latin sounding pop song. I literally had no notes on the song. I was
The
like,
song
this
reminded
is
me of like
very
if you put
basic
it-
sounding.
It reminded me like if you put it in 8-bit, it'd sound like a Tetris song to me.
Da,
I
do,
don't-
do, 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 do.
Yeah.
It's super fast
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
trying when the blocks are.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you on that.
Like, I don't know. That's pretty much my thoughts on that song. Like, it didn't really stand out as well.
I had no thoughts. Your thoughts were, it sounds like
It
a
sounds like
Tetris,
Tetris
song
song.
if it was made in
I enjoyed
8-bit.
it. I enjoyed it. I think because like, I
I think Jimin's rap was pretty good in this one.
Yeah, Jimin's rap was good.
Okay.
I mean, like the
Speaking of which, it was not
I don't
good in Bingle
I don't know
Bangle.
I don't know who's doing the high notes, but I mean, like I get they're
Yuna.
just I get that they're trying to attempt like to cover the vocal range that Showa had, so I can appreciate that. Yeah, this was a solid track. I mean, again, like nothing on here is just like super stand out, but they're playing to their strengths. I don't think they're not pushing the envelope on this very much.
Yeah.
I think I'm just bored of their strengths.
Yeah,
at this
and no,
point.
like I guess this is like I believe we were having a conversation a while, like probably a year ago, about like where we think AOA was going in terms of direct. This was before Choa left even, and I kind of feel like Choa kind of compounded those like complications in terms of what direction they were going in to some degree.
But yeah, because we talked about
Yeah.
their last album. We didn't review it, but I remember talking about it in some episode, probably during releases.
That was with Good Luck, right?
No, that was Bing Bing and
Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget the order of those.
That was like the first
excuse
release
me.
episode, but yeah, I feel like we were just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
we were in the same boat. We were just like, yeah, this is sounds like they're just gonna they're like still doing what they've been doing, and they're not innovating or doing anything interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like it's
A year and a half later,
Yeah.
same boat.
And I mean, hey, they're doing well in Korea, but I mean, they're gonna get
Yeah,
tired.
there's no reason for them to change.
I feel
I
like
They're
just feel
still
like it'll
there's-
run out
well.
eventually.
Yeah,
you know?
there's only so many times you can beat a dead horse before there's just like it's just like particles, and I'm pretty sure.
literally beat it into particles.
Yeah, and I think at this point, like, yeah, it's just at this point, AOA, I feel like it's like atoms at this point. There's just like nothing there, just swinging at air mostly. I don't know, I'd love for them to take just like a I don't know, like a 180 like degree turn and just like take us in a new different direction, because I feel like
Yeah, do something crazy.
There's a lot of talent here still. I mean, like Soyeon gets kind of shit on. She's like, oh, she's just like a pretty face, but she says good singing talent. Jimin's good rapper.
Oh yeah, they can all
Yuna's
sing
still
really
solid.
well.
Yeah,
Like
it's just yeah,
Yuna's definitely was always underrated when Choa was there. So like I was
Yeah.
actually a little
Yeah.
happy that she's finally gonna get to shine more.
yeah. So
But
I feel like
They're not giving them the songs to do that.
Yeah, they need
Yep.
to challenge them.
Give them a pristine V style 90s R&B song, like
Yeah.
something
That
like,
totally
like
fit
that
them,
would
too.
fit them well, and it would be something new and interesting from them.
Yeah, and like musically wise, you're not gonna be short or hard pressed to find producers that can do that. I know FNC really loves working in house, but I mean you can get like there's a bunch of people that can sort of make an R&B style, make it I don't know like more electronic as opposed to like the sort of like I don't know just like sexy R&B that they do. Like there's just it's very easy just to like you don't even have to change the formula all too much. You just got to give us something new because like they've been coming at it from the same angle, so they gotta find a new slant. As Brian Colangelo, the former president or like the basketball operations said,
It's a normal collar, okay.
find a new slant. All right,
Okay, let's do our ratings. You get the rare low ranking from me.
0 out of 10.
No,
No-
I didn't
no-
give it.
no BTS
Did I?
cycle,
Did I?
0
I
out of
gave.
10.
I was gonna say, what did I give a 0 out of 10?
I don't think you've ever given
Recently?
no.
I never actually.
I
seriously
gave BTS a 0 out of 10
Okay, for
jokingly.
no cipher. Yeah. Okay. For me, this was a 3-2-1. So
Wow.
3 for music. I really was not impressed by the music on this album.
Oh
And
goodness.
just folks, let's put this in perspective. Nate is
Nate
the
is the
unabashed.
Paula Abdul
I've given
of
Nate-
Truly Daebak.
yeah, exactly.
He especially when it comes to girl groups, he
This
gives
is-
them he gives them
Oh,
a
yeah.
pass
Well,
on everything. Almost.
You know what that means?
I-
Andrew is
it's
Simon,
just-
and I'm Randy Jackson.
It's
You have to say dog, more.
Yeah, I was saying,
I
I
gotta
say
start
dog
saying
enough.
dog. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's that same boat that Jessica was in. Like I gave her a 6 too. Is like the music's just not interesting anymore, and like they need to change something up. And then yeah, like I liked the video game stuff. Like I really liked the choreo actually for Bingle Bangle. But nothing like blew me away. So that's 2, and then I still give him a bias point. But yeah, like it was close to a 7. I debated between a 4 and a 3 for music. But yeah, I don't know. After listening to the other 2, or like then listening to the other 2 albums that we're reviewing, it's just like I can't. It's not
we picked the bad
comparable
week.
at all.
Yeah, we picked the bad
It's
week
a
to put AOA here.
non-comparable at all. So it's a 6 for me.
I still gave them a 7 because I mean, again, it's very safe, but I feel like it was still executed because I mean, like
Yeah.
it's again, I'd say that 7 is kind of me being lenient, but I do. It's just because I do think that there's something that they can still get out of AOA before they're just like, I don't know, done. I don't know. They're still super
they
popular.
Definitely
obviously.
could. It's just like they need to try something new.
Yeah.
And I don't even think they necessarily even need to step outside their comfort zone to even
No,
do that.
they don't.
No,
They
no,
don't.
no. I mean, the precedent's there. I mean, if they're not, they don't have to push the boundaries, a la Dreamcatcher or I don't know, maybe EXID going with like a New Jack Swing sort of retro vibe. But I mean, just something. I still believe in AOA, I guess, even though my bias is gone now. So, 4 out of 6 for music. 2 out of 3 for concept, and like
Yeah.
I would have given it a 3 if they did something more interesting with like the 8-bit thing. But man, I'm bored of it. And I mean, I gave it 1 point solely off the fact that there's a GameCube in it, but I gave it a -1 because there's no melee. So
There exists a GameCube in this MV.
yeah, that is like 1. And obviously there's still a bias point. I honestly don't know who my AOA bias is now. Maybe Solyon, I don't know. I really don't want to be basic. Maybe Gmit, I don't know. Maybe, but she looks weird because she's not like Samuel L.
she got
Jackson
all that,
anymore.
Yeah.
Your bias
Anyway.
is Samuel L. Jackson.
So yeah, 7 out of 10 for me.
So I gave it the same rating as Andrew. I went 4-2-1. So basically, we were both only like 1 point off from Nate. Like I don't know. I think all the songs are at least competent. They're not like just bad. They just like a lot of them did stand out. I think a lot of it comes due to the fact that AOA is already a well-established group, and this seems more like an album that a rookie group would come out with for their first mini album.
Yeah.
So like it's solid. I guess I just expect more is all. So
But then you
yeah,
look at
I
rookie
also give it a
groups
7.
like Stray Kids and G Idol. They're putting
yeah,
out 10 out of 10
like,
for their
amazing
debut
mini
albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, and I guess again, just keep making analogies. It feels like they're not throwing haymakers anymore. They're like shadow boxing. It's just like they're just trying to stay. They're just trying to keep some type of relevancy until I don't know. Maybe they can have proper time. Because I mean, I'm guessing Choa sort of like threw a wrench in their plans. So maybe let's see. Like maybe this is a one-off sort of thing, and the next comeback will be much better. But I really don't know.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
So that's a 7 out of 10 overall.
Yep.
And
All right,
we
so
can move on.